Hey everyone, we are in this game called Power Simulator, and we are going to be looking around to see what there is that we can do. So right now I'm going to be giving you guys a little bit of a tutorial on what you can do in here. So basically, what you're going to try and do is you want to gain physic force, which is this. You want to gain a lot of endurance, because this is like your health, basically, of how much hit points you can take at once. And then this is like a power punch. Okay, this will describe on how much you get hit, or how much you can hit people with. Okay, so that's basically the first starts. But to train this stuff, all you have to do is just do what I was doing, or you can even come to a place like this, which is special for 10 million endurance players. You can come here, and then you can just start gaining endurance, like I'm gaining plus 55,000 endurance at a time. Okay, so that's a start. And then you got this guy right here also gaining. But if we try and punch him like so, he's going to take the hit because we have a lot of punch power. And then that's just going to give us the title of Thug, okay? Because we just killed him. So that's something that you can do. But another thing that we can do is if we come all the way over here, like, that's for 10 million endurance. If you have that, then you can heal up off that, of course. But what you also can do is you can come over here. So there's a lighthouse right over here that we're right now flying to. Alright, so we're right next to the lighthouse now. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be gaining a whole bunch of physic force right over here. So we're just going to, like, come down right here. And, oops, we fell off. We're going to fly back up. We have so much speed here. Alright, that's 100,000 physic force to train here. So what you do is you just equip your physic force and you'll gain multiple physic force amounts at a time. I also like how this light is. It goes right over top or right underneath. Like it tries to avoid getting inside the camera. Okay, so now what you can do is basically this is the spawn part that we're going to be heading to right now. This is where you can get like quests and stuff to like um get gold, which you can like power up your stuff and your statistics right here. You got your agility, endurance, punch power, physical force, swiftness. Swiftness is speed, punch power, how much you deal per hit. Physic force is like your spells and that kind of stuff. Endurance is your health, and agility is the jump power that you have. And then you just try and level all of that up. So right over here, you come up to this guy, and if you click him, he will give you a quest. But if you don't finish your quest, he will just say you aren't done because you haven't finished the quest. But you can always view your stats in your quest underneath quests right here, and then you can look at what you still gotta do. So right now, I have to gain 175 million physic force before I can finish the quest to get the next thing that I get. So also another easy thing that I learned about as well is that there's a map right here. It tells you where you can go train at. So like over here is 100 million punch power because that's what that stands for. So what you do is you just come all the way over to this island and then you can start gaining a lot of punch power over here. So there's an island like right over here that we're right now heading to, and once we get there, we can start getting a whole bunch of punch power. But right over here is where you can gain like billions as well, but you can also gain millions over here if you like really are dedicated to it. But there's a place over here that's like we can only train at one place so far until we can get to the other one. Like for example, over here, this is 10 billion punch power to gain. So we don't want to like punch him because he has billions. That means just like him hitting us would like really hurt. But if we're over here, it's 100 million punch power. So if we go over here and we just start like punching the rock, we'll gain 500,000 punch power per hit. Okay? Now every two ones that we do, we get an entire million punch power, which will like really help us out. And then There are a whole bunch of other buildings here that you can go to that are specialized for everything, such as punch power, physic force, endurance, etc. You have a thing called skills on the tab right here, and if you look, you can see everything that you're able to do. So we have energy beam, aurora, energy sphere, fly, teleport, water running. Now, something that they don't have is they don't have keybinds for it, so you can like change it, but you'll just have to go with like the basic keybind stuff that they have it at. So you can just like come over here. This is basically like a safe zone because you get like this shield around you, whatever. But if you come out over here and someone else is out over here, you can just like punch them as well and do other powers. So like for example, some people will still have like the shield on, but that's okay because that's like a move that they learned. But if we did something like this, that's a seeking fireball. Dang, okay. I've never been hit by one of those before, but we're okay. But this is an energy sphere right here. Let me just see where I can fire it real quick. We're just gonna fire the stuff at the building for now. So an energy sphere, for example, whoosh, it'll just do like a whole bunch of damage at once. But there is like a cooldown on some of this stuff that you can do. So like if we did this, for example, whoosh, and that hits him, he's going to die because that is a powerful move. Like all these moves are really powerful to do, but when you get into like actual fights with these kind of people or whatever, it like will really start catching up to you. Like right now, we have a whole bunch of moves that we can do, but we just don't want to like um use up all of them because there's like a skill cooldown. If you use too many moves at once, you can't use any more for a little while, and then you have to wait, and then during that time, you'll just be taking like hits. So you don't want that to happen. So what we're right now doing is we're right now just swimming because there's supposed to be like a sunken ship or whatever where you can gain some more points. I believe it's over at the other side of the bridge though, so my bad for coming over here. Um, Oh, this is a brand new update that they had. It's this right here. It, oh dang, we just died right from it. But it's a whole bunch of meters that went ahead and fell. So with the meters that fell, we just go ahead and you can gain like endurance, physic power at them and stuff because they're like special meters. You need like so much endurance to get it. Otherwise, if you don't have the amount of endurance you need, it's going to kill you. Okay, just like it killed me a little bit ago. So, another thing that you guys might be asking right now is what's this right here? Well, this is codes. Okay, you can go ahead and you can follow these two for the exclusive codes, which you can then redeem to get gold. Gold, again, like I said, you can use for statistics to upgrade this. Like this is 300 gold. So if we wanted to just upgrade this, boom, it'd go to times 30. And then we'd have more agility each time we jump. So now if we jump, we're gaining more than plus 20. We're getting plus 30 now, which is three times the amount of the starting amount, but 10 times more for the amount that we're right now doing. So basic thing that you can do is you can just like run around to gain swiftness, but I believe there are treadmills that they updated inside of the spawn over here. So if we come all the way over here and here, there's gonna be like some treadmills or whatever that you can like run on to help gain speed. Like these two are right now on it, okay? It which I don't know why they don't have their shields on or whatever. I wonder if I can punch them. No, because I got my shield on, so I can't punch yet. But still, this guy's a criminal, okay? He has the role of criminal, meaning he killed a lot of people. But if we try punching him, he has more endurance than us, so we're going to take the impact. Like, there's some people that you can punch, you will immediately die from them. So sometimes you don't want to get into fights with people with bigger auroras than you. The auroras are like these effects on you. Like you see how I have the purple and white effects? That's an aurora. So like basic colors are blue, purple, red. So blue is like the first one. Well, other than white like he has. But it goes like white and then you start getting like a bluish outline. And then from there you go to purple, which then after purple you go to red. Red is like really strong, which you don't want to like mess with because those people have like billions and trillions. To have that much, they have to have it. So, like right here, you can see there's a lot of people, trillions and trillions of total power, punch power, endurance, physic force. Yeah, all these people up here that just grind this all day, which you can like get into a fight with, and you'll probably end up losing because they're like really skilled at this game. All right. So if we come over here, like if we want to gain physic force, I always have to come over here and I have to go to the pyramid in the cave to try and gain my physic force, which for some reason they should just, well, for some reason I think that they should add a different way because if you think about it, you're sitting in here for hours at end just to gain nothing. Like if you want to come over here and you go inside the cave right here, this is the pyramid, okay? This is for 1 million plus physic force. But then it costs like a billion physic force for the next one. So you have to gain hundreds of billions of this just to get over there. So if we wanted to gain it, we'd have to sit here gaining 38.5 thousand each time. Okay, 38.5 thousand each time just to get all the way up to a million. That takes a long time. To gain 100 million takes a long time. And then trying to gain like a billion physic force, that's really going to catch up to you because the amount that you're gaining right now isn't really a lot. Which is why I think that they should add another place for like 100 million physic force. But what I want to do is I want to come here and I want to show you guys that something that I'd recommend upgrading the most is your physic force. Endurance is really easy to get, so you don't really have to worry about this one. But the physic force is something that's really hard to get. So you want to always be upgrading your physic force right here. Like right now, mine's at times 110. So I'm getting 110 times more than I would right now be getting. So with me sitting here, I'd have to sit here for hours at end just to get up to the next level. But what we're going to do is we're just going to leave the cave. And that's basically the end for this video. But I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial of Power Simulator. But we'll catch you all in the next one. So we'll see you all later. Goodbye.